Everybody, this is Breezy M. I just wanted to share a short story about what happened this past Saturday. I took my son shoe shopping to a local mall, and when we got there, we started at one end of the mall, and we walked down like both sides pretty much looking for any stores that had shoes. He's looking for a particular type of shoe, mainly red ones, red in color, and Nike. So we walked up and down the mall, found one particular store that he liked, so we went in there and looked. They had some nice shoes. Shoes in this store are a little bit pricey, out of my price range. So I told him, well, let's go look at the Nike store, the outlet shoe store, and we'll see if there's anything there that you like. If not, we'll come back to this other store. So we went up to the Nike store. Lots of people there, tons of people there looking shopping for shoes. Oh my goodness, back to school today. So you can imagine how Saturday was. So too many people, whatever, he didn't see anything. We walked up and down the aisles, didn't really see a high top red that he liked. So we go back to this one particular store and he asked for his size. And they didn't have his size, they had half a size smaller. But he needed 11 and a half, they had 11s. So he tried it on, too small. So the gentleman came back and asked if we would like to try a 12. I said, okay, I'll try the 12. So he tried on the 12, gave him lots of room for growth, which is good. And he's 12 years old, growing like a weed, as my mom would always say. So I figure if I'm going to spend what I'm going to spend on a pair of shoes, I would like him to have them for more than just a few months, and then he outgrows them, and I have to buy another pair of shoes and maybe spend that much money again. So he tries them on, walks around it for him a little bit, takes them off. They get put back in the box and taken to the cash register because I finally make up my mind and tell the associate there that yes, I'm going to buy the shoes. And my son must not have heard that. He must have thought that they took the shoes back to the back and put them away and that we were not buying them. Because I got up to go to the cash register to wait in line to pay for the shoes, and my son wasn't there. He must have walked out into the main part of the mall to wait for me because he thought we were leaving the store. So he comes back in and says, "What's going on?" And I said, "Oh, I'm waiting in line. The shoes are behind the counter there." And he's all, "I thought we were leaving." And the look on his face before he realized we were buying the shoes was one of he was down. He was just. I could see that he had a dejection on his face. He had a look of. He just was not happy. He was just so distraught. I mean, it's just a pair of shoes, but he didn't think I was going to get them for him. And when he realized that I was buying them for him, because I said I'm waiting for the cashier, the shoes are behind the counter, he just went to a glow. There was a glow that just filled his face, his body. He was like, "Oh, thank you." And I think he was more surprised at the moment and maybe shocked that I was actually buying him that pair of shoes because I'm not the type that's going to spend so much on a pair of shoes. And my price range was probably between $60 and $80. I mean, that might be a lot really high for some people, but they were more than that. I won't say how much, but they were more than that. But I figured that with school starting, that's something he wanted, nice pair of shoes. Nothing wrong with having a nice pair of shoes. And I was able to buy them for him. And that made me feel really, really proud, really, really good that even though, I lost a year and a half of his life when he moved to Florida due to my own mistakes. And I made a promise to him when he moved back that I was going to be the best father, friend, person that I can be. And that's more than just buying him things. That's being there to spend time together, to talk, to hang out. And that's what we did Saturday. We hung out. We were at the mall like 4 hours. Talking, looking at stuff in the store, fidget spinners, you name it. There were some inflatable couches, stuff like that. We were just looking at the hats, all that kind of stuff they sell in malls, and just talking, had a snack, and spent about 4 hours there and walked out with a pair of shoes. But that pair of shoes is something he wanted, and I was so proud. I felt so good being able to do that for him, for something as simple as a pair of shoes. So I just wanted to share that story with everybody, that just spending that time together, those little moments just really had a huge impact on me. It's like this is what life is about. Life is about spending time, doing little things with someone you love. Going for a walk, watching a movie, just sitting and talking, listening to your kids, listening to what someone else has to say, taking time out of your life for somebody else. And just that look on his face is something I'll never forget, because it was a complete 180. It went from a sadness to a like, I'm gonna get a, whatever. I'll get a pair of shoes, but it's not what I want. And it went from that to, I can't believe my dad's buying me this pair of shoes. So anyway, just wanted to share my little story from Saturday, because it certainly really resonated with me, and I just wanted to share that with everybody. And there's a fly on my head. So thanks everybody so much, really so much for your support, for the love on the channel, for the comments. This channel is really becoming more than I ever dreamed. I mean, it's nothing you think about ever becoming what it's become, but it really has grown into more than I ever imagined or dreamed of. So thanks again, everybody, so much for watching. And yes, I took my glasses off because there's a glare from the sun and whatever else, and I don't want everybody to be distracted by my glasses. So hopefully, if I go back to contact lenses, this is what I will look like with contact lenses. You can see my eyes now, my color. So anyway, I think I look better with the contacts, but that's another story. So thank you everybody so much for watching. As I say once again, I'll see you very soon. Bye.